Good morning and welcome to a day in my life. I mostly wake up at around 6 a.m. and as I brush my teeth, I also try to clear my mind with a little mindfulness meditation. I think of a quiet river in a beautiful landscape focusing on the water's gentle bubble. And if thoughts intrude, disrupting the stream, I swiftly guide my focus back, maintaining a tranquil river and mind. My morning outfit needs to be cozy and warm, allowing me to concentrate on what really matters without getting sidetracked by discomfort. I like keeping my apartment tidy, which is why I always put things away immediately, like my pajamas here. Everything has its place, and I make sure it goes right back there. Of course, I'm not perfect, but by the evening, everything should be back in order. My living situation often changes, so my routines they vary. Like now, when I'm in the south of France, I always drink celery juice in the morning. It's delicious and helps kickstart my digestion. Then I start with my first task of the day, cleaning. Ever since I read A Monk's Guide to a Clean House and Mind, I've been cleaning almost every morning. If you don't enjoy cleaning, I highly recommend this book. I'll link it below in the description. Today, I'm starting with the bedroom, let in some fresh air and make the bed. Every 1 to 2 weeks, I do an in-depth cleaning of the apartment. On a daily basis, I just handle whatever needs attention. For instance, I wanted to wash the dirty cleaning cloth today, but then I noticed the washing machine was dirty, so I cleaned that right away. Before I could continue cleaning, I saw that Ivy had to go out, so we went downstairs. Do you have a dog as well? Let me know in the comments. There are so many advantages to having a dog that I cannot list them all here. But one big advantage is definitely that you get out into the fresh air every morning. It feels so good and gets me ready for the day. Back in the apartment, I continued cleaning the bedroom. I needed to vacuum the carpet and I had to use the short, powerful vacuum attachment. Why? Ivy needs a haircut because her fur is so long that she loses whole tufts of hair, even though as a poodle she doesn't actually lose any hair normally. My morning cleaning is then coming to an end. Let's finish with a quote from the book I mentioned before. Cleaning is not a duty or a burden. It's a practice that teaches us how to care for the world around us. The next step on my schedule was a short workout. I try to do a quick workout every morning, even if it's only 10 to 15 minutes. There's a spinning bike here on the balcony that I like to use, but after a few minutes I'm already exhausted. Afterwards, I do a few strength exercises. I don't do this every day, but only about 3 times a week. When it comes to sport, I also think less is more, but on a regular basis. That way, I stay fit and healthy. Afterwards, I take a quick cold shower because I feel like I'm less likely to get sick that way. And it also feels refreshing after sport. Then I get dressed. I've bought some new clothes and I absolutely love them. Should I make an updated minimalist wardrobe video soon? Let me know in the comments. As for my beauty routine, I like to keep it short and sweet. I first curl my lashes and then I use this dry shampoo on my roots. I didn't wash my hair today, although I did a quick workout, but I tend to not really sweat, so it's absolutely enough to just use a little dry shampoo. I brush it into the roots and that way my hair looks nice and ready again for the day. And of course, it wouldn't be my beauty routine if I wouldn't use the Egyptian magic cream. I absolutely love it on my lips and on my eyebrows because it helps them stay in shape and nourishes my face. And then it's finally time for a coffee. Some of you guys have been asking me in the comments if I still consume coffee because it's a little bit an addiction and it's something that you have to carry around if you're on the road. But to be honest, I don't drink a lot of coffee, mostly just one a day, and it has never been a problem to me. You know, wherever I was, there was always like a coffee machine or dried coffee, something like that. So it was actually always quite easy, and I enjoy coffee. I like it, and one per day I think it's totally fine. I put a little bit of creamer, vegan creamer in there, and I prepare myself a little breakfast. And I'm so grateful for this sunrise that happens on most of the days. It's so pretty. I then always sit on the balcony, relax, eat, drink my coffee, and soak up the sun. But then, of course, even my life does not only consist of beautiful morning routines and sunrises. I currently study and I work as a freelancer, and this morning it was time to study and I wanted to share something with you guys. From my university, I always get physical books and I cannot really stop sending them to me because, it's obligatory to get them because they think it's better to learn with them. So what I do, because I don't like to keep the books and I don't want to throw them away, is I use them, but I never write anything into them. But I use my iPad instead for all my notes, and that way I can sell the books afterwards for a better price, and someone else is probably happy who uses them for their studies. I'm studying economics. I used to work in marketing and now I'm just freelancing next to my studies, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to do that, also because of my very low consumption lifestyle, but also my boyfriend, that I can live with him. So I'm very grateful that I don't have to work in a corporate job for now, but I can focus on my studies and freelancing next to it.
You wanna go for a walk, Ivy? Huh? You wanna go for a walk?
And then the best breaks for my studies, of course, is going for a walk with Ivy. She always wants to go without a leash or just with this small one. But of course, I put her on this red one and she hates it. Now you will see how she freaks out when she has to wear that. It's so funny, but it's just what, we have to do. We cannot leave her always without the leash. And we will now drive up to the Tête de Chien. As I mentioned before, I'm currently in the south of France. And this is really such a beautiful place. I'm so grateful that I can come here so often. I go there 3 to 4 times per week. It has just such a nice view, and Ivy can run. We can play together. So definitely, if you're ever in the south of France, you have to go visit the Tête de Chien. It's very easy to park there, and you can walk up there to the viewpoint. It's 10 to 15 minutes, so very easy. Back home, I then prepared myself a salad. I was quite hungry after this walk, but I also knew that in the evening we will have quite a heavy meal, so that's why I ate just this salad and I used kale in it. And kale really helps me to stay full. Also, I paired it with avocado, some healthy fats, and that really helps me to not get hungry the whole afternoon until the lovely dinner will arrive. And yeah, other than that, when it comes to food, I'm actually quite easy. I also try to keep it simple but nutritious with fresh and healthy ingredients. In the afternoon, I then got some freelance work done. What I do is mostly marketing related. I just finished a bigger project where I helped one of my clients to redesign their website from content to aesthetics, everything. And now I'm also working on a website project again, but a more strategy project and doing some research right now. So yeah, I help wherever I can. Now, the absolute highlight of every day for me and my boyfriend is dinner. We both absolutely love to cook. I think I got this from my parents. In our house, we cooked every day. My father is half Italian, so he loves to do, like lasagna, pizza. Then my mom is Austrian. She also cooks very, very nicely. So tonight I decided to do homemade gnocchi. I finished work a bit earlier because it needs quite some time, and I will link the recipe somewhere down below, or I will write it down if you ever want to try this. I feel like I really perfectionized homemade gnocchi, but be aware it needs a lot of time to do it, but it's just so yummy. And I feel like homemade food is really always worth all the work and you have to put in. It's just so nice. I feel like you always smell the love, and I think homemade food is somehow always healthy because you eat it with a lot of gratitude, because you also know how much time it takes you to cook it. And I feel like I gave this love for cooking to my boyfriend, but what he gave to me is to keep the kitchen always clean while cooking, because in the past I used to be a bit more messy while cooking, and now I really learned to really wash everything on the go. And it's just so amazing when you finish dinner and you can enjoy it and you know that you don't have to clean so much afterwards. That's really life-changing, and ever since I learned this or I implemented this into my routines, I enjoy cooking even more. Another habit of us is to always eat a salad with every meal. I feel like it's not only healthier, but also balances out, especially when you have some heavier meals, like for example, we really like cheese sauce or vegan cream sauce, but then it just kind of nicely balances out everything when you prepare a salad with it. So today was an even more special day because it was movie night. We eat most evenings on the table and have nice conversations, but sometimes we like to eat in front of the TV. And I had a little dessert, this cookie, and then it was so crazy because there was a firework in front of our balcony. I was happy to see it, but then Ivy was so scared. She really couldn't relax anymore afterwards, so that's why I cuddled with her and I put on dog TV. She really loves this. It always helps her to relax. And I couldn't really end the day with the filming because I had to take care of her. But what I basically did is, of course, slipped into my pajama, brushed my teeth, but I really just cuddled with Ivy. Some other evenings I read in my book, but tonight it wasn't really possible. And then around 10 p.m. I fall asleep. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a beautiful morning or evening wherever you are, and I talk to you soon. Bye!